It is June 29th. Or it is June 28th, 2026. Thank you all for being here. I like to thank God. I like to thank Jesus Christ. And I'd like to thank all of you guys. It's a blessing knowing all you guys. I appreciate all the comments, all the perspectives, and all the love. Hello, Patty. How are you? God is within us and outside of us. And nothing is better than right now. Because right now is when you can change your destiny. When you can make a choice. Woo! Right now is when you find God and feel the living presence right now. It is actually living through you. And you actually have to feel this. So the thing about God, we're only 4 minutes in this. This is the realest and the best. The thing about God is you have to feel this. Everything that you heard about God. How's it going? Everything that you heard about God was for you to actually feel this, to get you to this. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what you know about God, because it was all to get you to this and to feel this. Why haven't you slept, Patty? And where are you from? Or what's your time zone? Fishing, you don't have to believe to feel this. Yeah. You don't have to believe to feeling your life. I mean, you can and certainly could, but it's already inside of you. Yeah. My tea time is 8:20. Okay. Hello, Dirt is good. California. Nice. Oh, Vermont's, I think, like the tip of the United States. So, yeah. Heard it gets real cold there. Yeah. Hello, Spinosaurus boy. You don't need a subscription to have these things. You don't need stories. I love what you said, Patty. You don't even need a descriptive to find God, to find life. Woo! The life. You don't need a religion. You don't need a cult. Or, sorry, I didn't mean to say cult. But you don't need a ritual. Yeah. Somebody saying that you need to come to them and it's the only way to get to Jesus or to get to God. It's a fallacy. Yeah. Yeah, Faded AG, that's kind of funny, but people have said it before. So, yeah. But everything's funny to me. So, keep your focus on God. And you will get to know Him. Yeah. You will get to know it. All the time. Yeah. The more you become aware. And talk all you want, Shaggy. Don't spam. Just don't spam. Hello, Kathy. Nothing is better than right now. One other thing I want to talk about on this lovely Sunday morning is that make your life easy. If your life isn't easy, then you're not doing it right. Yeah. Whether that's your job or connections with people, something that you like, a hobby. Life is supposed to be easy. Just like the stream. When it flows. What's up, boss? Because I died, Shaggy. I lost my life. And nothing hard is easy. Nothing easy is worth doing. Yeah, I didn't say there's going to be challenges. Yeah. And that quote is fine too. But you can't sum everything up in the midst of a quote. Yeah. But you want life to be like a stream. You don't want to go up against it. When surfers surf, they go with the tide. They don't go against the tide. Jesus, I don't know if they're live. Jesus Christ told us he is who he is and what he came to do. And Jesus Christ told me what I had to do. Yeah, Kathy, I think it got disconnected because everybody just dropped out of here. Yeah. Yeah, that's... So maybe you guys might have missed something. But yeah, the doctors didn't help me, and I'm going to be getting IV nutrition. Okay, they should have gave it to me because I basically became malnourished and never could get back to normal homeostasis. Yeah. And that's how I died. Yeah, living outside of the body. And it came from the vegan diet. I was starving the whole time on the vegan diet. I'm glad you're here. Ask your question, Sen Graham. The vegan diet basically starved me to death. Shaggy. Oh, it's not nothing that I saw. I didn't see nothing. Okay. Seeing would be elusive. It's actually what I felt. Yeah. All life around you is just simply how you feel. Yeah. What you can say it's your emotional state, but I'm not talking, I'm just talking the feel of this existence that's unbiased. The feel of this reality. You guys may have heard of reality as a word, as some type of concept. You've been lied to. Yeah, you've been lied to. Because reality itself is a word, and it doesn't really mean, it means whatever you want it to mean to yourself. But the real meaning of reality would be what anybody refers to God. Reality is actually the feel of reality. It has nothing to do with conceptual or any idea inside your head. Reality in its own definition is actually the feel of it. Else it really means nothing. Of course, there's only one God. Dreams aren't really real to me, Will.
July 4th, you're coming to our picnic, dude.
What'd you say?
Under the 62nd Street Bridge. July 4th, come down about 7 o'clock. Whatever you want.
Okay.
Party on.
Thank you.
Please come down.
You said 6 o'clock?
6 or 7, yeah.
Okay.
Watch the fireworks later.
Th- Are you going to be there? Yeah. Thanks for letting me know.
Please come down. Bring whoever you want.
All right. Hello, Honky Digital. Well, no passes. I've knew it this whole time. Okay. And I know I was completely starving. It wasn't an idea. The treatment is something most doctors don't know. That's why some religious people, they actually don't know. Because they're just reading out of a book. So they're just following the text of a book. That doesn't mean what someone's actually telling you in person. Yeah. And actually most people are like that. It even has nothing to do with a book. Feelings are not reliable. No. When you feel extraordinarily happy, when you actually feel so in love with life, this could not be an idea or an emotional feeling. All of this existence actually is positivity, and it just feels so amazing. So much laughter, so much love, sheer happiness. Huh. Yeah. I didn't see nothing, Shaggy. Because there's nothing to see. You don't really care. Yeah, let's say you see your best friend. Who cares? It's how they make you feel. Other than that, you're just seeing someone. Oh, this is the best near-death experience ever. I wouldn't say I'm in those categories at all, Shaggy. Yeah, not like that. Yeah, because they're talking about something out there. I'm talking about something here. Yeah. I don't really talk about heaven, about the afterlife, because the afterlife, and this may break your conception or your misconceptual. The afterlife is right here. You don't find peace after you die. No. You find peace now. Yeah. You find God now. And I said, if you think their grandma shades fade, that is true, machinist. But I can actually bring the proof to people. Yeah. I also have free course that actually gets you to experience this. Yeah, to make you feel at peace. Yeah. And I have the paid course. It's the best in the world because growing up, a lot of people gave me stuff. I'm not even talking religious stuff or spiritual stuff. People tried showing me things. It didn't work. Okay, I don't like the stuff that people gave me. It didn't work. Most stuff, like 99%. So since I lost my life and came back to life, out of my heart, I wanted to give people the best, not something that I made up. There's actually traditional techniques where you can actually get close to God. You can actually feel this existence. And it happens through the body. So, fiz.guru. That is the name of the website. There's nothing wrong with getting a little stoned. But let me tell you something. When you find God, you'll be the highest you'll ever been. It's naturally inside of you. Dr. Wario. It has nothing to do, your advice taking from someone, it has nothing to do with their appearance. Okay? Yeah. It's actually just the sheer wisdom. You can get very good advice. Let's just say you're in a city you're not from, or in a village. Let's say you're in Brazil. In the city, you might ask a homeless person. You might not even know they're homeless. They may dress up in a doctor's suit. Oh, can you show me where this place is? It's around the corner. Well, that is advice. Yeah, same thing as directions. If you're in the Amazon and they have 2 coconuts on, and a leaf covering their Gentiles. Yeah. What do they look like? You're asking for water or to show you something. Well, THRYVE. We all took it basically in school. And you weren't thinking about it when you were in high school or grade school. People they're completely unaware. So I do see what you're saying. And it's not that I don't agree. But I have to step back to a time in like 8th grade where they're like, oh yeah, come get your shot in the middle of school. Yeah. You don't really even consider this. Thank you, never give up. My mind is empty. Thank you for breaking that grandiose definition. Thank you, J. Wrong, Timothy. It is a lion's mane. But there's nothing wrong with smoking a little bit of, weed. Yeah. I'm not against it. Yeah. But you can get much higher, even from actually fasting. If you fast long enough, you'll get way more intellectual. You'll get way more knowledge. Yeah. And you'll actually get intelligence abilities. You might call it psychic abilities. Yeah. It is the highest we'll ever be. And I've actually felt the highest and still do. I've had that taken away from me. So I've actually had my life taken away from me. And then I came back. Or never fully left. Yeah. And that's why the only thing that matters is I'm tired of seeing people being miserable, suffering. Yeah. You don't have to believe in anything, even if you don't believe in God. I still want you to live your best life. Wisdom Whiskers. I'm a madman. That's 99% of the time it's a guy saying that. Yeah, women love madmen. Whether it's actually physically or emotionally. Hello, Seraphim. Born out. The reason that person says he's gay is because they're thinking about gayness inside their head, so they want to let you know. Because how you perceive me is just something that you make up in your imagination. Yeah. Doesn't mean it's actually true. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really mean anything. A lot of people, they want your opinion to agree with theirs, so they have to let you know something. Oh, he's gay. I don't like this guy. Yeah. Most people just want you to agree with their opinion. Especially if someone's angry. If you ever been around someone angry, get angry with them. And see them like enjoy you. Yeah. That's actually what you should do. Because then they'll be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Miserable people, they don't like to see you happy. No, they want you to be miserable with them. Right? Yeah. See, hello, you are you, I am I. Being gay means nothing. Thank you, Wuhan Kalo. No, no. I'm just focusing on the Lord, on life. Jesus talked to me, and I don't even care to say this, okay? But for the people who like Jesus or feel some type of relation, he told me to do this. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's beliefs usually different from each other, Shaggy. But these aren't my beliefs. Yeah. This is just life, and I'm explaining because there has to be some explanation. Or you can do the free course online, Shaggy. But thanks for what you were saying, your explanation. I'm just explaining how you can feel this life and what they would say, feel at one. Literally smoking a bowl and fasting. Yeah. Nice. I should start a kick channel. I think I would need multiple phones. And also to be on TikTok too. Thanks for letting me know. Good up. He makes fun of Indian and black, so that sounds pretty messed up. Yeah. I don't see it in I don't know what you mean Indian spirituality thing. You can feel it for yourself, Shaggy, and that's the only way you can ever prove anything. Yeah. I mean, you want to know what gay is so much born out? Then you might as well go try it for yourself. Yeah. You keep thinking that we're talking about me. I'm only using it as a relative experience for you. We're actually talking about you. No. Remember that the gayness is on your mind and you're becoming interested in it. Make my mustache a Sonic thing. Yeah. I love you, you are you. I'm yeah, trust and love, Wohen Kalo. Everybody's actually your brother or sister. Okay. It's not something that you go and have sex with. Yeah. Because your brother or sister, they're actually a part of you. Yeah. They relate to you. Yeah. They actually could help you. It doesn't matter who it is. You keep seeing stuff in a linear way. In one way. Drew, people can't relax. And I'm trying to get them to relax. Yeah. No one will ever reach God by not being relaxed. lot of people wait till they're laying down on a tombstone to be relaxed. Thank you, Love Tea. Yeah. You stay off the drugs, Joe James. You're just thinking about drugs in your head. Yeah. So it's you who need to stay off the drugs and maybe get away from that scene so you stop thinking about it in your head. Thank you, J.R. Steele. Use or buy it. I guarantee you, if you buy the course, anyone who buys the paid course I have, it'd actually be the best thing in your life. You'll be on your hands and knees. Yeah. And I'm not even boasting. They're not something that I made up. They're actually traditional techniques. Yeah. And then I won't have to tell anybody else, really. You will run and tell everybody else. You won't get this from nowhere else. So yeah. You smoke 3 times a day. Well, at least you see it. And it's all about your intent. So make an intent every time you smoke. Yeah. Oh, why am I doing this? What is my relationship? Hello, Zach Banks. Hello, Darlene. Yeah. I have a pillow and a blanket. Well, that actually sounds pretty fun. I was talking more about dying, Honky Digital, but Palestine isn't a real place. I mean, if enough people think it's real, then it is. Oh, I love when my hair is matted. Somebody said that earlier ago. I think having straight hair is a little off. Because I've had straight hair and it doesn't feel right. And it definitely, most certainly, doesn't feel good at having my hair all these other ways. There is a higher power always. And I know what you're saying, Pat Riley. Yeah, you got shown a shooting star. The devil already is defeated, yeah. Post-nut clarity. Yeah, but the thing is, then it goes down. So you go like on a roller coaster when you're about to climax, or after you climax, and then it goes down. Yeah. Whereas if you hold the nut in, then it's a steady incline up. You never have to go down again. the gayness in your mind and you're becoming interested as a bar. Yeah, we spit bars so much. I have alcoholics slithering here. Yeah, right here. Right now. Like some snakes. And they're sleeping. Okay, they call it sleepwalking. What's up, boss? How are you? Are you eating what you catch? Just for practice. Yeah. Or just because just something to take your mind off. Oh, okay. Have a nice one. We're gonna call it sleep crawling. What's up, boss? I know Jesus Christ loves me. Yeah. I know this whole life loves me. And it's only my decisions that could ever affect this. Yeah, I play instrument, Darlene. I don't really have time nowadays, but I would be interested playing the flute, some type of guitar. Yeah. You know, I could spend a whole life playing the piano. Yeah. So, yeah, I've played multiple instruments. It's only bad because you're saying so, Rip. It's all in your mind. Krista Baum, best worldly advice: to give up sex. Yeah, for some years. Don't fall in love. The fool's on your mind, DCJL. It sounds like you're playing the fool by calling someone else a fool. Yeah. Well, I would make like more so pop songs and play stuff that's pop. I'm not interested in playing any orchestra, any Beethoven. Yeah, that puts me right to sleep. Yeah. Yeah, I've played a... Yeah. But love is everything? What do you mean, Krista Baum? It's only blindness before you know this, dark boy. We already went over this like 100 times. It's only been 47 minutes. So, dark boy, if you just want to rewind the live, you will surely get your answer. Unless you're just full of a nutsack. Then you're going to have to carry your nutsack in your hands. The fullness of it. Okay. If you have any. And then rewind the video. Dolly, that's your problem, is you're counting on someone else to do what you actually want to do. Yeah. So it's something you actually want to do, and you're trying, for some reason, trying to make me do that. Yeah. I don't see Israel in front of me Yeah, or Palestine. I don't even see the rest of the world. No. Let's see. Thank you, Tutu. Do you ever think that maybe some of them have to, because they actually made their own choice and decisions? Hit Chimmy Machi. Yeah. Don't stop falling in love with life. I love you, Darlene. You look like you should be in the shower instead of wasting all this time. Well, thanks for caring about me. That's a very surface level knowledge. Okay. If you knew anything else about me, you'd be saying anything else. But I love when peanuts come to the peanut gallery. Hello, James Braley. Yeah. User, it's not also about the father. It does many, many other things to the human anatomy. Yeah. Not everybody's just going to get to the father. Yeah. You can keep talking out your butt. That's fine. Quack, quack. Yeah. But it's actually the hardest thing to do. So go pay your bills and spend your money on some kind of fancy food. Yeah. When you should be investing in this. Because I'm serving the Lord. I'm serving all of humanity. Yeah. Beyond people. So, for some people, that's just, it makes them bewildered. It's too much for their brain to think. Some brains they just can't think too much. They don't have the capacity. It's another reason why we got the techniques. It does get evaporated nicely, UMA. Yeah. People want to come, they want to come at me, and that's fine. Yeah. Hating me is not going to solve the problem of your hate. But people want to come at me. There is no me. Yeah. I don't really think of myself as a person. Yeah. I don't have an identity. A true self, you can do the free course on my website, and that will leave your lips like pinned together. I'm not making any claims. You're making claims of me making claims, and I'm sorry for this. Yeah. Thank you, 90 Day Green. Dolly, you're not going to be in here and scream and pout in front of everybody in spam. So you'll be blocked from my channel forever. And when you get blocked from my channel forever, because that's how I go, then you'll have to see me in person. What's up, boss? I was waving at you. I was waving at you before. Have a nice day. Yeah. And that's if you want to see me in person. And you're going to want to. So. Yeah. Yeah. All spammers always have to leave. Hello, the way unfolding. What's up, boss? What?
It's heating up.
Yeah. I was just waving to somebody, and the person didn't understand that I was just waving at them. And he was like looking at me, and then I was like, hello, and he looked like so confused that I said hi to him. Yeah.
He still didn't get it.
No, he looked more confused.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe he's not used to people saying hello to him.
I don't know, but it's crazy. Were you gonna say something?
No, I was just saying, how hot it's going to start getting.
Yeah, I mean, next month is probably gonna be like, it might be really hot.
They say in the next 5 days, it's like going to be in the 90s. And heat and next will be about 100 degrees.
Yeah, it hasn't really been that hot yet,
No,
so
it hasn't been bad.
yeah.
Like I said, I think we're going to get a little touch of summer in the next few days.
Oh yeah, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, what's the debate, a true self? Yeah. Well, Roger B, you can go too. It's probably the same person. Yeah, I gotta take little kids with tantrums. Okay, I gotta put them back inside the playpen. Yeah. And if you ever want to say something online really mean to somebody, or you want to criticize somebody, go do it in person. Yeah. Doing it online it really means nothing. Yeah. No one really cares. Yeah. Just very egotistical. Yeah. Yeah, it's a new moon. Good morning, Sabu. Yeah. Yeah. You didn't say anything. Yeah. A true self. Yeah, you didn't. We already talked about this. Yeah. But you didn't really say anything after that. Spiritual surgery is a real talent. Those glasses look dumb. Well, a lot of people actually love them. So what you see is what you get. Yeah, I think they're the actual best. Yeah. If you're focused on somebody's sunglasses, then yeah. I would focus on some better stuff. To all the seekers of truth, yeah. Yeah, we just had someone from Vermont earlier on here. Have a nice day, boss.
All right, thank you.
I'm getting out of here. Yeah. Most people can never feel this life. Okay. They may have spurts of happiness, may even laugh. Yeah. But you're never going to feel life if you're angry or you're stressed out. A lot of people's anal is way too closed. They're always clenching on their butt. Yeah. You'll never reach God like that. You'll never feel this life. Sorry. Yeah. You want to be upset about my sunglasses? Whew. I mean, where do we start with you? And there's more than one of you, too. Yeah. I'm focused on life. I'm focused on all of humanity. Yeah. Good morning from Arizona. Of course, not all want to know this life. Only the people who even are a little interested in spirituality, in the meaning of life. These people are blessed by God, even just to come in here. But we're all transferring info a little bit differently. Yeah. But I'm all for God. I'm pro-life. Yeah. Some people are actually pro-death or negative life. So this is just a blessing to be in here today from God. Pixie, you did it without God, but that's because you were unawareness. You were unaware. You still did it there. You already saying you observed this without any discrepancy, but you didn't actually see that God was actually there. Woo! Because life is always there. You just have to lock in. religion was forced upon me. I'm sorry to hear that you are you, I'm I. Hello from North Korea. Thank you, Zach Banks. I really love you. And I love all you guys. It doesn't matter who it is. But will you accept my compliments? What's up, boss? Will you accept my love? Do the actions or the soul create a person in their situation? The soul is free. It's a blank state. Okay. Everything that you do after that is an add-on. So all your beliefs, ideas about anything. Before that, you were free. You were a blank slate. I'm trying to remind you that you can go back to this blank slate. What's up, boss? Yeah. Where you're free from all turmoil. You're free from all problems. Yeah. Doesn't mean that you might do a plumbing job and it might not work out on the first go. Yeah. But you don't get mad about it. And in fact, you feel free. You feel like you're having fun. That's a very deep question, Dev Kwas Goswami. But choice come free from pre-existing knowledge. There's even before pre-existing knowledge. You can make a choice without any knowledge, which would be a baby, which would be freedom, or actual curiosity. It does feel good to be loved, Zen jamming. And somebody that's not that's going beyond the physical. Because a lot of us only really get physical touch later in life from somebody that, a significant other. Yeah. And it feels good to have somebody that actually loves you and wants the best life for you. So that's where I want you guys to be. Yeah. And hating on me, it's not gonna help, not gonna be able to transpire me helping you and wanting you to live your best life. If you're hating on me, first of all, you don't even really hate me. Two, how could you ever feel this love or be at peace if you're too focused on hating me? I love all you guys, especially you, Zunjamin. Exactly. Alicia. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I just like having, a little fun. No passes. And I appreciate you being here. Yeah. Yeah. I love all you guys. Attention on the self will show you what you really are. Yeah. When you get to the bottom of the I, what does this mean? You will do a process called self-inquiry. It takes somebody who's stable and who has some intelligence to do this. But you get to the bottom of the I. Keep questioning who you are until you get to the bottom of it, of the I. Yeah, identify as you are the observer. You are actually free. You're not your thoughts. Your thoughts change. You're not changing. We're actually trying to find this very thing. This thing doesn't change. Your emotions and ideas, these all change. Feelings. I want to get you in this permanent peer. Permanent bliss. Yeah. Love. And this is I'm giving this for free. I'm using words. I'm consuming energy. I'm giving energy. And this is actually emitting from me. It doesn't emit from everyone else. Okay? Because they're clogged. They're clogged up. The pipes aren't flowing. It can be, but you won't get to feel this resonance with everyone else. Okay? And this what I emit, which is actually this powerful love, this stableness in life. And you can also say peaceful. It's all for free. And people are like, oh, you charge money for a course. Yeah. This is actually worth more than gold. The course are for people. It's not for the people that complain about money and never taking the course. It's for the people who are actually serious and want to dive in. Yeah, they're just techniques. Hello, Paul Carter. The spiritual realm is real. There's a lot of stuff you don't see. Yeah. The human body has limitations. And people, they get brought back because of these limitations. And I'm just trying to free you. Life with Leah. Beautiful. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. This is it. Thank you, Drew. It kind of feels like nostalgia. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Peter. Yeah, love in your heart. You get stable there. A lot of people are just, getting rocky. Wavering. I love you the way I'm unfolding. I love you, Darlene. Thank you, champ. Bobby E. Quack. It's nice to see you, Attila. Yeah. What's up, boss? That's nice. Have a nice day. Should I fix my ways? Unknown user or unknown source? Yeah, because you already said you should fix your ways and you feel you should. Yeah, that's telling you one thing and it's really telling you one thing, but you're telling yourself something else. Yeah. Else you wouldn't even feel this confliction. And that is good that you see this confliction. Because then you have more understanding. Because you see it from both sides. Yeah. And when you actually feel God, which is, you should always make a full commitment. You're not going to care if you're doing wrong because you feel so good. Voldemort is real. I smell good. I already died, Gavin. So we already talked about beliefs in the first 10 minutes of this live stream. Hello, Joanna Kelly. I am. And you're the following what's after I am. The blank space. The vastness. Yeah. When you have a thought, you immediately become focused on this thought and you become limited. Because there's unlimited thoughts you can have. But you're having one and you're focused on that. As soon as you go back to this I am, this blankness, having no thought, then you're free from all of this. You're tapping into the unlimited. You're tapping into God. Woo! Thank you, unknown source. Anytime. Of course, we're supposed to respect our oneness. And that's a great way to see it, Vanilla. You can actually feel this oneness with everything. Then you have no fear. Then you actually, you feel connected to the plants, to this very air. You actually feel connected to people. Yeah. Because that's who you truly are. Whether it's for free, I give this to you, or you take the official paid course, it doesn't matter. It's when you feel oneness, all of this separated, that all dissolves. It wishes and washes. That's very beautiful, Zen Jim, and it sounds like the beginning of a book. And it also sounds like a quote. I got a joint stash in here. Thank you, Mike Lee. Yeah. I'm the worst at procrastinating. Well, at least you know. It's not that you're procrastinating. You actually, to get the procrastination, there's actually a time before where you felt you should do this. It was like calling on your soul, but you did something else. And therefore, that had a relay effect. Okay. Where you kept putting it off after that because you may have been giggling. And then it turns in to procrastination. When you do it on the spot, there is no more procrastinate. Not really anymore, forget. My body's messed up, so sometimes I'm literally forced to have nightmares. But that's an underestimate because they don't scare me. Yeah, and not anymore. So, and yeah, I don't think about my dreams. Yeah. The key is to focus on nothing. Thank you. To get it aligned. Jonah. Thank you, John. Praying can be a form of manifestation. The thing about praying is it's completely misconceptual. In fact, the very idea is conceptual. Praying is when you feel so much appreciation in you, you literally put your hands together. You're so thankful that it just overwhelms you and your hands just stick together. Like you have some sticky substance. Yeah. My new chapter. A true self, because we already went over it. What is evidence for you? Or we already went over it in the first 15 minutes. Or what could it be to you? I'm not sure what you mean the way unfolding. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's all right. He can go out of here because I'm a protection of the people, and this is just an online community. It'd be handled different in person. I feel it right now, true self. And the crazy part is you can feel it inside of you. That's all we're trying to get to. But you have to open yourself and allow yourself to receive this. Exactly, Nat. Thank you. And the way unfolding, yeah, I don't know what that person was going on about, but they're out of here. You're out of here. Like they do in baseball. It's okay though. And I don't hate that person either. I have nothing against that person. That I had to give the boot, like Davy Jones. Yeah. Or like a military sergeant that's giving it to one of the soldiers. Well, thank you for saying that, Honky Digital. It's so nice to see your face. I think, yeah. And yeah, thanks for liking my mustache. I didn't know anyone was going to like it. And I really didn't grow it knowing or thinking people are going to like it. Thank you, Joanna. What do you mean, why, Biquito? Hello, it's me, she. It's so nice to see you. You're the captain from SpongeBob? Yeah, Pout West. I'm here to cut through the confusion and tie all these things together. You can think as life as a spider web. Because, yeah, I've been confused about things, I've been more confused about what everybody has to say. So I cut the confusion. Okay. You could say with a sword. Or I just make it simple. Well, if you know for sure what it is that we don't know, then follow that up to really not knowing. Follow it up to this blank space. You washed your hands last night? You deserve a pat on the back. Hey, well, have a nice day. And maybe I won't say. It's nice to see you, Boquita. Right now, I'm in Pittsburgh, Boquito. Pittsburgh. Yeah, it's a pretty big city. Yeah. But definitely not the biggest. Yeah, and I love you, Zen Jammin'. Honestly, once everything comes together, I want to be everywhere, so you can be free, and you can live a life of freedom, even if that means requiring less, having less materials. Some of us need this. Yeah. Is Pittsburgh, isn't that like a bad area? I wasn't looking. Anything can happen anywhere. There's some parts that are bad. Yeah. And yeah. I wouldn't want to stay in any of those bad parts. If I grew up there, then it's usually not that bad. Yeah. I just answered Maiko. I look like many things Jake's touch. And fortunately, one's a villain from Sonic. Yeah, and don't allow these thoughts. Because you're in control. Okay. Thank all of you guys. Our time has come to an end, which is really new beginnings for you. Free course on my website. I have free books in my bio. And if you don't like that, then I will sell you a book. Thank you, Joanne. fiz.guru. Just very simple techniques that you can apply to yourself. I love you, Kevin. Thank you, Christy Trollins. Boquita. Zen Jamming. It's me, she. So nice to see you. Honky Digital. And everybody else. Okay, in this playpen. I love all you guys. I hope this touches you in some way. And I hope life touches you in some way. Using this as lightning or some resource. One book is about semen retention. It's for free. And the other is just a child's nursery rhyme. Yeah. And I want to say thank you, God, for this, all of this. Thank you, Jesus Christ. And all of you guys. Okay. And God, be merciful among us all. Thank you, Vermont Living. Yeah. As soon as we started, someone said they were from Vermont. Yeah. Okay. Thank you all.